The schedule. How do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Junior. Horford is out there with Murray. And it's Green, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
That one is no good. Here's LaRavia, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Drummond sets the screen for Trent. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Drummond with a screen on Murray. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And it's Junior missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
From deep, Trent. Al Horford with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Junior the pass to Horford. He kicks to Junior. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Trent against Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Got a piece of it and stolen by LeBron. Junior from deep 3-point territory. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Junior's got 5 now.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Bucks. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Here's George following the basket by LeBron James. The kick out to Brown. Back to Trent. They need this. And Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Now, here's Junior. He had 25 points last game. LeBron against Brown. That one good for 2. He has 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
A nice shot by George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Junior. He has 5. James. Jr. kicks to LeBron. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent Jr.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to LeBron. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. And here's James outside.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Right side, George. And here is Drummond. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Off target from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by George. Outside, Horford. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. It's good from long range. Junior's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Start it.
Burks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Well, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. From deep, Trent knocks down the 3 ball. Trent's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
James in the post. He's covered by Brown.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Junior. Horford kicks to Junior. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing here by 8. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's LaRavia. No scoring in this one. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Trent following the basket by LeBron James. Brown the pass to Drummond and stolen by Horford. And here we go.
Are you kidding me? Horford does a nice job positioning with his feet, but then being active with his hands to come up with steals.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bucks trail by 13. George with the ball. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Now, here's Junior. Back to James. Pass to Horford. Here's Junior. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Trent kicks to George. It's Brown with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second
And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Bucks trail by 14. To the inside. Here's Trent. Count that one. Trent's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Junior sets the screen for Burks. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's Drummond, high post. Kicks it to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Drummond. Now, here's Junior. He's got 12. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. The Bucks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. The pass to Trent. Rebounded by Jackson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Junior. Hits the three-point bomb. Junior's got 15 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Noel passes to Jovic. From 11 feet away. And that's good for 2. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's LeBron. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Trent. 14 points from him the last game against the Pistons in Detroit. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Burks kicks to LeBron. Feeds it to Horford. Passes to Junior. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's 18 points for Junior.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Noel passes to Brown. Trent outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Horford with it. Picked up by Brown. Trent passes to Brown. Now Trent. 8 points for him. Pass to Noel. Over Junior. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 16. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Jackson. LeBron James is out there with Junior. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Clark in at the center.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's George after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Pass to Jovic. Shot clock at 6. Outside, George. Now it's Noel in the corner. Back to Hayes. Another shot. Some solid defense from Clark. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. James outside. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in. James has got 14.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here is George. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Martin, the pass to Jovic. He kicks it to George. Over Junior. With the clock winding down, and Hayes throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And the pass to Noel. Over LeBron. Rebound by Murray.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Clark kicks to Junior. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Murray's got the ball here for Los Angeles. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. LeBron passes to Clark, and Clark slams it in.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Hayes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
A different look for Milwaukee. Arabia's checked in, and it's Sterling Brown in for Caleb Martin. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Brown comes in for Junior. Now here's Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Noel. He's covered by Brown. Brown, the pass to Noel. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Clark. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's George. Brown with a screen on Brown. Brown finds Noel. Bucks passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Clark outside. The dish to Murray. Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. George passes to Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Now here's James. A 32-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Passes it to Noel. Kicks to Drummond. Pass to LaRavia. Good on the triple. LaRavia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Junior the pass to LeBron. And they double up James. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's George. Pass to Noel. The pass to LaRavia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's Junior missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Green. Fires from the line. Noel, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
James outside. Outside for Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's LaRavia. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That one falls.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Los Angeles calls timeout. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jackson's checked in.
Once again, let's hear it for your Bucks breaker crew.
Now, here's Junior. He's defended by Noel. Passes it to Junior. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. LaRavia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Noel. Here's LaRavia. Here's the screen. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LaRavia's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Jackson. They kick it out to Green. Brown against Jackson. 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Trent can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Noel with the ball. He had 19 points in the win against Detroit. Bucket is good. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Now here's Green. His last outing, he had 8 points. James outside. He kicks it to Junior. They double him with Drummond. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
George is checked in for Noel. And then for Los Angeles, Horford comes in for Brandon Clark. And Murray's subbed in for Jackson. In the corner, Horford with it. Sinks the triple.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
George passes to LaRavia. On the wing, Brown. James defending. Trent gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 23. Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Murray a screen on Trent. LeBron against Trent. LeBron kicks to Junior. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Down low, here's George. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The drive by James, banked in off the glass. James has got 20 points.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Brown. Back to George. Over Junior. And it's George again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Los Angeles on top, running away. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far as it's...
For them, it's been all about ball movement, player movement. You see the flow of the offense? This is the kind of basketball I'd pay to.
And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Gary Trent, also George out there. Brown out there with Andre Drummond, and it's LaRavia in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. That free throw, no good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
It's the second from the line. Bucks shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Now George. Bucks passing it around. There's the pass to LaRavia. No good from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
James outside. In the corner, Murray with it. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the right side. And that one's good. LaRavia. LaRavia's got 8 points. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard and can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
George looking over the floor. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Green against Trent. Right side, Green. Horford with the screen on Trent. Here's Green. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. Trent kicks to Brown. Outside, George. Trent outside. A 3 ball. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Junior the pass to LeBron. Fades and shoots, and it's good. 2 points. LeBron's got 23 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Trent outside for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Green against Trent. Clock at 4. Here's Drummond, and he drives in, and Drummond throws it down.
Looking fairly nimble on that drive. Once Drummond gets ahead of steam towards the bucket, get out of the way, please.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. On any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said, it's really hard to win an NBA game, and the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And it's Junior missing. Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. George passes to LaRavia. And George gets it to go. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent outside. Drummond sets the screen for Trent. Over Green. Trent finds Drummond. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Now, here's Junior, defended by George. And a wide open look for James. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. LeBron's got 26 points. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. To the middle. Drummond working against Horford. Drummond passes to LaRavia. There's the drive. Murray with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Horford with the screen on George. Junior way outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brown dishes to Drummond. Pass to LaRavia. Drummond with a screen on Murray. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Outside, Green. Outside, James. Outside, Horford. Pass to Junior. Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Brown feeling out a bit. Here's LaRavia, and he's good on the 3-ball. LaRavia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Milwaukee making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
And they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult.
And they like those quick strikes. You mentioned their fast break points, top 10 in the league. If it's up to them, the pace of the game will be quick. Jackson passes to Clark. Brown wide open, he fires. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 6.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Back to Trent. Burks pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Down low. He's defended by Noel. And the shot goes in. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Burks against Trent. Dishes it to Drummond. Pass to LaRavia. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is Brown. He's got 8. Jackson has the open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Clark sets a screen for Williams. Good D by Drummond. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Noel with the ball. Brown on him. Takes it from 10. Noel, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Burks looking around. Jackson setting the pick here for Burks. It's hauled in by Noel. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Back to Trent. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the Bucks with possession here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Trent finds Drummond. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The three. A shot off that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Clark sets a screen for Brown. He feeds it to Clark. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Pippen against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the pass to Jackson. Burks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Clark against Trent. Passes it to Jovic. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Brown kicks to Burks. Jackson setting the pick here for Burks. And the dunk by Jackson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Trent against Jackson. Here's Trent. 11 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Brandon Clark. Jackson is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Burks in at the 2-guard spot. Brown kicks to Jackson. Burks with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Outside, Martin. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Williams, back to Brown. Jackson, a screen on George. Brown finds Jackson. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Martin. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Brown. Williams against George. Pass to Noel. Over Burks. Good. That one on target from Noel. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brown the pass to Williams. Now here's Burks. There's Brown with the 3. That shot off. Now Noel. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Burks' shot is good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the pick. George against Brown. George passes to Martin. Here's Jovic. Back to Martin. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Williams for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a deep 3 from George. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Outside Jackson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. And so George will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Jovic. Kicks it to Martin. It's Noel on the wing. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Rose passes to Williams. Now Jackson. Burks on the wing, defended by George. And it's good for 2. Burks has got 10 points here in the second half.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Rose surveying the D. Fires it up. Again, Los Angeles.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Rose against Pippen. Outside, George. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rose against Drummond. Left side Rose. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
Hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
Rose against Pippen. Outside, George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Burks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Looking to end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15, 20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
A different look for Milwaukee. Laravia's checked in, and Trent subbed in for Pippen. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Love. Terrence Davis comes in for Williams. And it's Bruce Brown in for Derrick Rose. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Trent against Burks. Trent passes to Laravia. 5 on the clock. Drummond a screen. The 3 from George. Brown drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Brown against George. The pass to Trent. George with the screen on Burks. Trent against Burks. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Jackson against George. Outside Martin. George passes to Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
On the wing, Jackson, covered by Martin. Jackson passes to Clark, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Brown, he's checked in for Martin. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Clark sets a screen for Burks. No good with the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Trent against Jackson. Trent outside. He kicks it to Drummond. Brown outside. Off target from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Burks against Trent. Pulls it up. Los Angeles with another miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
George finds Trent. Here's Drummond, and that one's drained from the low block. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Back to Williams. Passes it to Burks. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Now Brown, defended by George. Brown kicks to Williams. Jackson from long range. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown against George. Trent with the wide open look. No good on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside Williams. Jackson against Brown. To stop the drought. Rebound, Milwaukee. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Brown the pass to George. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Trent. Drummond sets the screen for Trent. A three-pointer, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
that drag you into the drama, a magnet to the karma, disarm even the pettiest, as long